Hi Gemini, welcome back. So Gemini, this is going to be your reading. I am no longer putting time frames on these readings. Just as it finds you, that's the timeline. Time is malleable and free-flowing for everyone. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you might be dealing with, all right? And keep in mind, because it's a general reading, it can be interchangeable. Whoops, there goes your cards. And let's go ahead and get started and see what we have. So, Gemini, a little complex, huh? Oh, I can't even get it off the floor. All right, so you have Chiron here, which is all about healing energy, Gemini. This is about growth, making amends, releasing things that no longer serve you, personal development, overcoming generational trauma for some of you. You might feel some old issues resurfacing on an emotional level, but it's so that you can kind of bring it up and release it. And then you have the opposition and Scorpio. So some of you could have Scorpio in your chart, be dealing with one, or Libra. This card represents Libra. But it's like, getting balance between how you feel about yourself on an emotional level and how that mirrors out into your reality and your experiences. This can be a very transformative time for you, Gemini. It can feel very intense as well. But it can also be a very passionate time for you, a time to get really intimate with yourself. And to gain more balance in your life, okay? On the other side of that spectrum, this can be kind of a compulsive type of energy. It can be a little dark, so you may be doing some shadow work during this time frame. Again, old stuff coming up for you to deal with during this time frame or to release, all right? But, everything that occurs within us and to us is for our highest good. So keep that in mind, Gemini, that this energy is going to ultimately balance things out for you on many, many, many levels. So let's see what your overall energy is. 5 of Wands, yeah. This talks about tests, which is interesting because this card also talks about tests. So, some of you may feel tested in the energy or feel a little testy, a little bit, I heard strung out, which that can't be for a lot of you, for a few of you maybe. But you know what I mean, like this feeling of just like depletion, almost depletion. And that's a sign from your soul. When we feel depleted, it means that we're not enjoying the good aspects of our life, and we're too focused on the negative aspects, and so it's showing you, Gemini, your emotions are showing you to reframe your thoughts and focus on your well-being more than anything else, all right? And when we place focus on our well-being and things we are grateful for and appreciative of, our energy will naturally lift. You'll feel your mood lift. Your body will feel easier, and you will have more energy, okay? Person you're dealing with is Queen of Swords energy. So whoever this person is, they are a fiercely independent person. They may be a little bit harsh or blunt with their words during this time frame, or you may be, because I feel like an opposition here. Yeah, and that's what the card talks about, being in opposition, right? So you may be in opposition with this person, or in opposite energies as this person during this time frame. And it can be a little bit frustrating in the energy, okay? But I feel like, again, this is coming up for you to release, all right, so that you can have that peace in your life and balance in your life on the other side of that coin. So let's look at recent past energy, Gemini, as to what has led up to this moment. You have the 8 of Pentacles here. So dedicating some time to yourself, 6 of Pentacles, re-examining self. I feel like some of you have been going through that journey in the past energy, okay? This could also be related to re-examining your work life, your career life, your money. Some of you may literally be thinking about studying something new or trying something new. But this is, it's like trying to have an objective point of view, okay, Gemini? Trying to place yourself outside of the problem so that you can get to the solution. I feel like there's been a lot of time dedicated leading up to this in regards to putting that time and energy into yourself. And because of that, you're getting like a new perspective on self, becoming wiser, more knowledgeable, intelligent, which of course you already are all of those things. But sometimes, you know, we doubt ourselves. Sometimes we, you know, forget that of what we're capable of. And I feel that energy here for some reason as something you may have been dealing with in the past energy, okay, and working on that. So let's see this person's recent past over here, Gemini, and what led up to this for them. High Priestess. So, Gemini, whoever this is you're connecting with, I feel like this person may be very intuitive, or you may be. Or they may be going through some things on a spiritual level, you know, as it pertains to their self-worth. Yeah, and being more open in their expression of emotion. So I feel like this person has a bad habit maybe in the past of reading between the lines and being a bit closed off, or maybe not open-minded, you know. But at the same time, I feel that on a spiritual level, they were being called to be more expressive, to be more open, to be more emotionally available. And this person was like, no, I don't want to, you know, or they may have been stuck in some bad habits or bad behaviors that kind of blocked them off from their intuition, so to speak. But I feel like this person has been working on getting more grounded in their energy. And because of that, they are becoming more open as far as emotional expression and self-expression, okay? Because I feel like this person has, I heard, go off the handle. They maybe have a bad habit in the past of going off the handle, you know what I'm saying? And then saying things that they regret, and it's because they weren't listening to their higher guide, their intuition, and not being open-minded. So I can see why there's opposition here, and why that would be a challenge, because Gemini, you are all about open-mindedness. You know, as a Gemini, your mind is always thinking of both sides of the subject, the twins, right? So that would really irritate you if you felt that someone was closed off to those perspectives, you know. So let's see how you perceive the connection. Seven of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Now keep in mind that your perception is your truth, but it may not be this person's truth, okay? It's in the eye of the beholder. But we'll start there, and then we will go into the deep emotion. So Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Fool, Seven of Swords. Yeah, that's that not trusting. Yep. So, Gemini, as it pertains to your perception of the connection, you feel that you need to protect your peace, or like you need this protective bubble around you at times, or maybe you just like your space, you know, just in general. I do find Geminis to be very independent thinkers, and they do like to have their own ideas and own space. So I feel like, you know, when it comes to this connection, there's a part of you that is open-minded to it, you know, and willing to take a risk. But then there's this other part of you that don't trust, you know, or, you know, maybe you don't trust your own emotions in regards to this person or this connection, because it's like, you know, kind of closing off your energy a little bit so that you can get some clarity, and then getting ready to, okay, put yourself out there and take the leap, and then just not trusting that, you know, that universe has got you, or that this person's going to show up for some of you. And that seed of doubt, that seed of doubt, Gemini, will put law of attraction into a place where because you fear that, or you think that it will not fully give it to you in the physical reality, because there's an amount of distrust here, whether that's with yourself or this person. And so you may just keep getting things shown to you that prove to you why you can't trust, but it's really just emanating from the emotional space that you're in, or the thoughts that you're thinking, or the way you're thinking about it. Okay. But yeah, there's an element here of not trusting. So let's see what this person's perception is, Gemini, of the connection. Is this person's perception? The World card. Okay. Judgment. The Devil. The Six of Wands. Okay. Whew, this person's got a judgment call to make here, okay? When they think about this connection, it's like overall, they feel that, overall, they feel that there is toxicity within the connection, whether they feel you're toxic or themselves. But, most oftentimes we never think we're the toxic one. That would require us to look within. And a lot of people aren't willing to do that, just to be quite honest with you. A lot of people want to make it someone else. And that could be what this person is doing. Like, I'm this way because of you, or, putting that onus onto you, Gemini, when that responsibility does not belong to you, is what I feel. And that could be an issue with this person, because I did see a little bit of closed-minded energy here in the past. So, yeah. I feel like when it comes to the connection, you may have a very cyclic relationship with this person, a very repetitive relationship, or repetitive behaviors within it, as far as the decision making goes. This person may be very codependent to the connection, meaning like I said, that they think that, yes, that you have the ability to make them feel or do something, which is silly, because no one is ever in control of anyone else. We're only ever in control of ourselves. But this person may have some very, very dark traits or shadow work that they are doing. Like I said, codependency, some sort of toxic energy over here that's blocking them in the way they think about it. Like, they could view you as being a bit judgmental towards them, but really they're judging themselves. They keep judging themselves, and then they're blaming it on you and saying, you're judging me, and when really they're just perpetuating their own cycle of law of attraction, meaning this person maybe fears being judged, or they expect that, so they keep getting proof of that in their reality. I feel like this person wants success, though, or they see success with you, or they may obsessively want your attention, Gemini. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I have a song in my head. Ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. I have no idea what that is. Oh, okay. It's like the electric slide, but like, the newer version of it. I have no idea what that has to do with this reading. Everybody clap your hands. Maybe this person has ADD. I don't know. Or maybe that song is significant to you or them. I'm not sure. I have no idea why that song was given to me. But, yeah, this person may obsessively like attention, because the visual I got was someone like on a dance floor, and they were just loving the attention, and they were dancing, like line dancing or something, or you know, and didn't matter if anyone was with them. They just like attention. Now, I don't know if that's how they see you or that's them, but that's definitely a message for someone. So, okay. Now we're going to go into the emotions. All right, so that was perception. Now we're going to go into the ethereal, into the emotional self. How do you feel emotionally towards this connection? The Tower, the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, okay, and the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like Gemini, a lot of emotional transformations and changes happening, and this is similar to the energy I picked up earlier. Okay, so it's showing up again. And it's like getting more, you know, you're going through so many emotional changes at once, and then healing old wounds, and there's this trust issue thing going on. It's a lot. It's a lot all at once. I feel like you're handling it really well. Emotionally feeling grounded, even though you know that there's all of this change going on. So I like that. But there's also this this piece of you on an emotional level that feels like, you know, you are missing something. The missing link is what I heard. And it's like, you know, sorry, I just had the weirdest noise in my ear. It's almost like a crunching sound. You got some distractions going on in your environment, Gemini. That is clear. Like really clear to me that you have some distractions in your environment possibly going on. But I just feel like, yeah, you know, there's this piece of you that kind of feels like something's missing, you know, and that's the cooperative component that you feel is missing. But I don't feel that anything is missing, okay? I just feel it's this getting more into a space where you trust your emotions and you trust yourself and what you're feeling, and not being led astray into believing that you're less than you are. You know, so maybe that is the missing piece. But I just feel that on an emotional level, lots of changes taking place, and it's in regards to your self-worth. So let's look at this person's emotions and where they're at on an emotional level for Gemini, towards Gemini. What is their emotions towards Gemini? King of Swords. Queen of Swords. Holy cow. Lots of swords energy, okay, over on this person's side. They could be very emotionally cold when they want to be. That's for certain. You know, this person could overanalyze everything on an emotional level, or maybe just during this time frame. Certainly that's not who they are all of the time, but it's like, you know, emotionally this person is a lot closed off. You know, then the Queen of Pentacles. What? The King of Wands. Are you dealing with someone with multiple personalities, or bipolar, or someone who changes emotions constantly? You know, because this is, these are all showing up as major players, different people. But this is this person's emotions. So it's not different people. It's different personalities. This person may have multiple personalities. I don't know how else to put that. Okay, I've never gotten this. I have never gotten this in the emotions. Never. It doesn't have to be to the extreme of multiple personalities, but they may have a very wide emotional range that they show or that they feel. Meaning, like, sometimes they're emotionally cold as ice and a little bit prickly, as the best word I can come up with. And then sometimes they're emotionally more grounded and maybe a bit more nurturing. And then they also have this emotion of being kind of a know-it-all or very confident. On a high vibrating level, this person may be, if this person's high vibrating, it may be that they have a wide range of emotions that they relate to, and that may make them actually very relatable to other people. On a low vibration, this person's an emotional scattered mess. No wonder they're ready to chop someone's head off, you know, or in the past they were, because it's like emotionally, it's like moment to moment. They could be very irritable or very cold, and then at the same time they can give very great advice, and then sometimes they can be very grounded and down to earth, but then sometimes very egotistical, too proud, and kind of know-it-all. And then sometimes they can be emotionally creative and fun, and then sometimes they are, you know, arrogant. I mean, we all have these abilities to have all of these emotions, but it's just, I've never had it show up quite this strong. So I feel like as it pertains to you, you know, they feel all of the above towards the connection. Emotionally, sometimes they want to cut themselves off from it. Sometimes they want to give to it, you know, sometimes they want passion, you know, and then there's the other side of that coin. Wow. So let's look at hopes for Gemini. Page of Cups. Yeah, you're hoping to get some sort of higher understanding here. I could get why it could be hard to understand this person, you know? And it may be that they change their emotions so much, Gemini, because they feel maybe distance from you, or they can't quite pin down maybe what you're thinking, so they change, you know, their emotional responses to you to like kind of test it out. Like, what does Gemini do when I do this? What does Gemini do when I do that? You know, like that type of energy. So let's see what their hope is, Gemini, for the connection, towards the connection. The Emperor, they want to be in control. Could be a very dominating personality, okay? As this is often the patriarch. This person could remind you of your father. For some of you, this could be your father, you know. Or they just have a very domineering type of energy, male or female. Whew. Future energies. Now, keep in mind, all the future energies can be changed with free will. So you're in the driver's seat of your life, no one else. So let's see what your most likely future outcome is here, Gemini. Knight of Swords. Ooh. Seven of Cups. You may want to run away from this connection at this time, or avoid or evade. I don't blame you. You know, it's like there's something that you're avoiding talking about here, Gemini, because you're a bit emotionally confused. So if you're feeling confusion and hesitation, then I would say you're right not to discuss until you're clear, until you have clarity, until you come into balance. And trust me, you're going to come into balance in regards to the situation, okay? Because the whole reason and the whole point of the reading was that, you know, balancing this energy out, okay? But I see some back and forth, you know, in the future energy, and a little bit of like, I don't really know how I feel in regards to this, and not really wanting to speak about it. But then you get some sort of either communication, information, clarity, or a download of some sort that's going to help relinquish you from this energy and put you in a state of a better balance. Now, I would say, you know, I wouldn't be in a hurry to get into a deep conversation with anyone, better yet this person, until you're feeling very certain of what it is that you're wanting and feeling, because it's like You don't want to unload, right? And that could be a possibility that you unload on this person because you're feeling emotionally a certain kind of way, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be coming from their side. They may unload on you, Gemini, and it just really throws you off, you know? But it's like, it's occurring so that you can, I don't know, confront something or confront a situation that needs to be balanced, that needs to be discussed for some of you, or healed. Or that's at least how you feel about it. So let's see this person's future energy, Gemini. Three of Pentacles. The Hanged Man fell out. Yeah, there's some sort of light being shown, okay? That's giving this person another perspective, a new perspective, right? You know, I don't know, someone's shining a light on someone's information, or, you know, or, yeah, something like that. This person's getting a different perspective on the connection, absolutely. You know, despite all of this, this person feels like a very close connection with you, to you. You know, they feel a big bond here. Like I said, I got that they are kind of tied to the connection, not in the best way, but there's a tie there. And so I feel like this person is getting a different perspective, which is big news for them. Big news, because this person was very closed-minded in the past energy, and, you know, or very closed off. And then kind of emotionally, they're kind of switching the dial constantly on how they feel. And then in the future energy, it's like they're getting some sort of new perspective, newfound perspective on the connection that's helping them to see things a little bit clearer and opening their mind. You know, so I feel like this person is going through this phase of kind of having a light shown on their own negativity, so to speak, or places in them that they need to be accountable for, and getting a different perspective or a higher perspective. And because of that, becoming more open-minded then to the role that they play, Gemini, and in essence, so are you. In essence, so are you. Also getting a higher perspective in the role that you play. All right, so whew, that was an intense reading, I can't lie. But I feel like there is balance coming here in the situation, as I said before, and some sort of insight coming to you that's going to help clear up some of this confusion for you. So I like that. You could be dealing with, let me tell you what zodiac signs are standing out to me, although I have a myriad. So it really could be any zodiac sign, but Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I mean, I have all of them. Could be Virgo, could be Taurus. I have a lot of Scorpio out, Libra, Pisces, Aries. Yeah. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I have, but keep in mind, it can be any zodiac sign. It's a general reading for thousands of people. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, give me a like, share, and subscribe, please. And check me out on Facebook and Instagram. I do go live and chat there about a variety of topics, so you can find me there, Tarot Time with Dana. Also linked down in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube. And until next time, Gemini, wishing you the best, and namaste, my friend.